Welcome to the Chevy pregame show on Fox. Chevy, an American revolution. Philadelphia is a very proud city, rich in history, steeped in tradition, but short on championships. That could change tonight on Fox because this city, their Phillies, are one win away from putting an end to their 25-year-old title drought. Of course, the underdog Tampa Bay Rays stand in their way. It is Game 5 of the 104th World Series.
The World Series on Fox is sponsored by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you? By Holiday Inn, the more you stay, the more you earn. By E-Trade. And by McDonald's.
And for the Philadelphia Phillies, they're trying to finish the deal and not let Tampa Bay up.
Our opening pitch brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability. And off we go. How good has Cole Hamels been? Well, to this point, he could not have been any better. How does he get along tonight? Iwamura first up and strike one. Working in a hurry. And Iwamura flies one to left into the teeth of the wind. Line.
Then Cole Hamels.
Here is Carl Crawford up in the number 2 spot. And he hits one on a line. Rollins drops it, throws low, and got it. With Pena on deck. Rollins gets another chance. That was quick.
Here's tonight's starting lineup for the Philadelphia Phillies. At shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, better known as J-Lo. At right field, Jason Worth. At second base, Chase Utley. And at first base, the man to take it deep, Ryan Howard. And the ladies' man in left field, Pat Burrell. At center field, Shane Victorino. At third base, Pedro Feliz. And at catcher, he'll take you deep as well, Carlos Ruiz. And the man himself at pitcher. We all know him and we love him, Cole Hamels.
They'll love him even more if he wins tonight and wraps up the World Series. We thank Donovan McNabb, who was poked in the eye, by the way, hence the sunglasses. 3-2. And a fly ball into left, right at Crawford. One away. That's ball 4. 1 on, 1 out. The first base runner of the night is Jason Worth.
Phillies scoring in the first inning in all 3 games.
Utley is hit by a pitch, so more wildness from Kazmir. And after the walk, it's 2 on, 1 out for the suddenly red-hot Ryan Howard. And a big strikeout for Kazmir as he went, Tim, right after him. That's ball 4 in a rather tight strike zone for Kazmir. Here's a 2-1. Line drive down the left field line. Victorino delivers 2. Phillies strike first. Kazmir, who, as we've said, can get wild, get himself into trouble.
That's Charlie's mantra, slow feet, quick hands. That's what Victorino had.
Now Feliz with a base hit to left. Crawford will come up throwing, and they hold Burrow, who doesn't run well. Bases loaded. 2 out. Ruiz hits it in the air to left. Wind will knock it down, and the Phillies get 2. 2-run single by Victorino. Phillies score first tonight. And here is Pena trying to bunt his way on. And he is out number 1 in the second. But the combination now of Pena and Longoria, who remain back-to-back in this lineup, now 0 for 30. Longoria pops it into center field. That'll play easily for Victorino. How about Cole Hamels has thrown 9 pitches. A 2-out walk. Baldelli pops it up. Fights the wind and makes the play. And he is strikeout victim number 2 for Kazmir. And out number 1 here in the second. Rollins went up to get that one and flips it into right. 2 out.
You hit right-handers a little better, and I'll agree with you.
And he has a hit off the left-hander Kazmir to keep the second going. A little bobble by Crawford, but he gets it back in. It's a 2-out single for Jason Worth. Utley, one of the most productive second basemen in the game, pops it up. Left side for Longoria. And he has it to end the inning since he came up in 2006. 256 plus innings as a ground ball checks on the shortstop Rollins. That's what they did during the break prior to the start of this third inning. And that was quick, in strikeout number 1 for Cole Hamels. Iwamura with a base hit in the first of the night for the Rays. He keeps this top of the third alive. This year is no stranger to the number 2 spot in the lineup. And he grounds one to the right side, Utley to his left. That'll do it. Made 83 starts in that number 2 spot in the lineup. On 0-2, Howard strikes out again. He's having fun tonight.
Great body language.
A 1-1 pitch. Burrow pops it up. Into right for Baldelli. 2 out. And this is the night away from the mound for Cole Hamels. And Kazmir is settling in. He's looking for some help as we play here in the 4th inning. Left side gets by Phillies, and it's the throw by Rollins for the out. Right at Ryan Howard for an out, so he is now 0 for 14. The 1-1 is launched into right field. Will it carry? This ball is off the wall. Pena will dig around second and hold with a 1-out double. But not running hard to first, more watching. And now Longoria grounds one into left center. It doesn't matter. The combination of Pena and Longoria come up big. It's 2-1 as Evan Longoria gets his second RBI of this World Series and his first base hit. Runner at first, 1 out, and now a ground ball to short. Rollins flips out over to first. Double play. Phillies with a base hit, his first time up, and now he strikes out. That is strikeout number 5 for Kazmir, who can ring him up. Nothing on the ground on this wet night so far. Until now, and this one shoots on through. This one is bunted back to Kazmir, throws to second for the out. Hamels is on with 2 out.
In the process, you think it hit part of the bat also.
3-2, runner goes, and ball 4 just inside to put 2 on with 2 out. That loads him up. To the right side, Iwamura, who booted 2 balls last night, makes the play. And after all that, a hit and 2 walks, no damage, still 2-1 after 4. Play that for you. Here is a 2-0 pitch to Baldelli, and he gets under it. Trying to launch one, and it's Jimmy Rollins trying to fight the wind and can't make the play. Baldelli is on at first to start the inning. The 0-2 now to Bartlett. Shattered bat, ground ball to the second baseman. Quickly what a play for the double play. A tag and a throw, 2 out. Kazmir strikes out for the second time. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies will bat. Kazmir doesn't get Howard. And we'll find out now that could be it for his night. 2 for 2 since. Now the 3-2 again to Burrow is low, ball 4. A 92-mile-an-hour fastball is called ball 4, and that is it for Kazmir. And that pitch didn't miss by much. Balfour is set to go, and here are the numbers this postseason for Grant. He's at times closed games. He's very animated on the mound. And a pop-up out behind short, shallow left. In to get it is Crawford. 2 on, 1 out. Phillies pops it up. And again, it's no easy task. Pena wants it, has it. 2 out. Here's the 0-2. Ruiz pops it up. And again, it's Pena. He's 2 for 2 in catching pop-ups. Outside corner on a wide strike. Carl Crawford up in the number 2 spot. 0 for 2. Chops one to first. Good play by Howard for out number 2. Again, this is an official game. The 2-2. Upton grounds one to the left of Rollins. Can't make a play. Wouldn't have had a play anyway with the speed of B.J. Upton.
Meanwhile, Upton with his hands in his belt.
There he goes. Got a great jump, and the throw by Ruiz too late. That was Upton just looking at Hamels. Line drives a base hit into left. Here comes Upton to the plate. Throw home by Burrow. This game is tied. Carlos Pena delivers with 2 out in the 6th. Grazed the plate. Now Longoria out in front of a changeup. It gets away from Ruiz, and down to second is Pena. 2 out of the inning. Longoria in the air to center field. Victorino is there to end the inning. The Rays have tied it. Well, here's the scene now. They're pulling the tarp onto the field before the bottom of the 6th inning. So we're officially in a rain delay, and we go down to the field and join Chris Myers. Chris?
I'm with Bob Dupay and Chief Operating Officer, President for Major League Baseball. Tarp coming on the field. Tell us about the decision.
Yeah, Chris, obviously the conditions had deteriorated, and the ground crew has done a phenomenal job trying to keep the game going. But with all the puddling and the wetness, the commissioner and the crew chief, Tim Welke, decided that the playing conditions were such that we ought to call time and put the tarp on the field.
So if the game were not tied, would you have this delay?
Oh, I think so. I think it had gotten to the point where we were going to have a delay. And as you know, with a tie game, with the Phillies not having batted in the bottom of the 6th, what would happen now if we didn't play is it would be a suspended game, and it would resume whenever we were able to resume, even if it had to be tomorrow or Wednesday.
And have you looked at the weather for tomorrow?
The weather for tomorrow is supposed to be worse. I mean, it's supposed to be colder, and it's supposed to continue to rain and be very windy. So we wanted to play tonight for that reason. We hoped we were going to be able to play tonight, and right now we're not optimistic.
And if it were called at this point, would we continue, or would we start all over with these stats?
No, we would continue. This would be a suspended game. It's tied with more than 5 innings in, and so it'd be a suspended game, and it'd be picked up here in the bottom of the 6th.
They are ready in Philadelphia for the bottom of the 6th inning as we resume Game 5 here tonight. The game is tied 2-2. The Phillies are up in this World Series 3-1. 43 degrees. It is cold, and the wind is still blowing through this ballpark as it was a couple of nights ago. Bottom of the 6th inning. I'm telling you, the rain, now it's obvious how much the weather dampened the spirits here in Philadelphia, because these fans could not be more revved up for the resumption of game number 5. And Grant Balfour is walking in from the bullpen, and this is a Philadelphia Phillies team that will be supported very well here at home tonight as the hometown fans hope the World Series ends here in Philadelphia before a potential Game 6 tomorrow night. Ball 1 to Jenkins. Jenkins hits it in the air to right center field at the wall. Extra bases for Jenkins to start the inning. He thought about 3. He'll hold with a double. And the bunt is perfect. Out at first. Worth a shallow fly ball into center. Iwamura can't make the play. And the Phillies take the lead. And 3 pitches and a strikeout for J.P. Howell. He's been doing that all year long. 2 out. Rather, Worth took off too soon, and he steals second. Howell threw to first, and Worth takes second. He's there with 2 out. And Howard pops it up. Shallow left. The rookie Longoria hauls it in. Navarro strikes out. In his lineup in that right field spot as Baldelli hits one into left. Back is Burrell, and Baldelli has tied it. Rocco Baldelli has gone deep. It's 3-3 in the top of the 7th here in Game 5. Now a base hit into left off the bat of Jason Bartlett, and the go-ahead run is on. Howell getting the bunt down. The play is at first for out number 2. The sacrifice is good off the bat of J.P. Howell with plenty of rest in between. They picked Game 5. Runner at second, 2 out, and Iwamura grounds one up the middle. Utley, good play. Has no play at first, throws home, and out is the call to end the inning.
His first look, if he doesn't have a play at first base, is always to third to perhaps throw behind the run.
This one hit into center. Burrow got a lot of it. Upton will watch it go off the wall. And Burrow will dig into second with a leadoff double. And he grounds to the right side. Victorino does his job. Ruiz will follow Pedro Feliz, and then the pitcher spot. Infield in, and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Pedro Feliz delivers. 4-3 Philadelphia. Ruiz gets one up the middle. What a play by Iwamura for the force out. Ball was almost past him. Will let Romero hit as he grounds one up the middle. Iwamura makes the play because he wants Romero to go back out to work with Crawford, Upton, and Pena due up. Crawford starts it with a hit.
As far as the Rays are concerned, the importance of Crawford getting a hit is speed's on at first base.
Ground ball to short. A flip for one on to first. Double play. And Pena flips it into left. Bruntlett is there. Phillies at 3 defensive outs away. And now on the mound and hitting in the number 4 spot is David Price. Rollins hits one in the air to left. Back is Crawford as the wind knocks it down. 1 out. To Pat Burrell. That's strike 3. It's 3-0, now 3-2. And a 2-out walk. Here's a 2-1. Good break by Utley, and he steals second with 2 out.
Yeah, when a guy gets that big a jump, throw to third and hope you head him off. No chance for Navarro.
That sends Game 5 into the 9th inning. Brad Lidge is ready to go. He'll face Longoria, Navarro, Baldelli for the Rays. You have to go back 27 at-bats for Longoria. A Game 5 home run in the ALCS against Boston. His last long ball. Off balance. 1 out. Broken bat into right. Base hit. And the tying run is on for Tampa Bay.
Go to second. But you have to go immediately.
There he goes. Got a good jump. Throw down, not near in time. And so Perez, the pinch runner, steals second. Zobrist lines one into right at Worth. 2 out. So a late addition to the active roster, and he is the last hope for the Tampa Bay Rays. That's foul. Strike 2. On the swing and not on the pitch.
And the pitch was the slider. Hinsky went too far. That was close.
It was called a swinging strike by home plate umpire Jeff Kellogg. Nothing in 2.
Fans on their feet. Rally towels are being waved. Brad Lidge stretches. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball. Brad Lidge does it again and stays perfect for the 2008 season. 48 for 48 in save opportunities. And let the city celebrate. Don't let the 48-hour wait diminish the euphoria of this moment and the celebration. And it has been 28 years since the Phillies have enjoyed a world championship. 25 years in this city that a team has enjoyed a world championship. And the fans are ready to celebrate. What a night. Phil's winning 4-3. As Brad Lidge gets the job done once again.
Brad Lidge remains perfect.
Okay, I know what you're going to tell me. You're a humble guy, and you're going to tell me you wouldn't be here without the great players that were around you. But be honest with me, 2 of your starting pitchers you had to send down to the minor leagues, one for a stretch, he came back up, and then there was a 10-week hitting drought. Did you really believe you would be standing on this stage in late October?
I always thought we could win the World Series. I knew we could beat anybody in our league. And when I look and I see my guys, I see our chemistry and our attitude, our makeup, and how much we like to play, and how much the Philadelphia fans back us. I know we can win the World Series. Hold on a minute. And listen, this is for Philadelphia. This is our